Hey guys, today we're going to show you how to do seated cable rows. We've got it set up with a neutral grip attachment, and for some reason that's always my go-to, I think, because when you're first learning these, it helps to have a neutral grip because it's going to be coupled with external rotation of the shoulder, which is critical when you're doing pulling exercises. So getting set up on this is really important, and a lot of people do this incorrectly. So what Gustavo's going to do is he's going to get his hands firmly gripped onto the handle, and then he's going to get his feet placed against these foot pads here. Now what's important here is before he loads it up, and you're going to load this up by extending the legs, he's going to get really tight through his spine. So kind of get extended through here, make sure he's rock solid so that the resistance that is provided here is transferred evenly through the arms, and the legs are actually doing the work, not the back, not the low back. So now that we're in a good position, he's going to make sure he extends and flexes through the T-spine here, right? So this is good flexion, and we're gonna really let all the muscles we're trying to grow get into a lengthened position. And then he's going to pull and extend hard. So that's gonna grow your back grow tremendously. A lot of the middle back and the lats, making sure that we flex, we bend forward a little bit, and then we, go ahead, show me that. And then we extend, right? Big, wide, flat back here. When you're doing rows, when you're doing any kind of pulling motion, forget about how far the handle is moving. That's not what we're focusing on. What we're focusing on is the shoulders and the back muscles. We want to put them through a really big range of motion. So as he goes into this flex position, they're long, they're getting lengthened, and then that's going to be a big range of motion. And then as we pull back, we're really squeezing them. The motion is going to stop right here. If you're noticing, he's not pulling all the way to him. It's not important to hit his body with it. What we're focusing on is, are the shoulders squeezed as far back and down as possible? Are the shoulders externally rotated versus maybe internally rotated, right? This is really bad. If you ever feel pressure when you're doing pulls right here at this part, that's because the bone of the upper arm, the humerus bone, is being jammed up against the front of the socket, and that's not good for your shoulders. So make sure when you're doing these, you get good flexion and extension through the back, here, and that's going to grow your back versus maybe bad ones. And if you videotape yourself, you may see yourself doing them like this, which is, this is all focusing on the arms. We're not getting that same extension and flexion through the back, which means we're not going to grow the back. If you're a person that struggles to have their back grow, it's probably because you're messing this little thing up here. Show me a couple more bad ones, right? This is a lot of arm work. Now show me good ones. That's a lot of bad work.